busting with it, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you, JC.
Let's get up out this bitch. Can't afford to catch no cases all this time I'm facing. Pull me over, do the dash like a nigga racing. Nigga, I'm Cape Verde and fuck with my Haitians. Go ahead, shoot him in his neck, cut off his ventilation.
Big hoodie, y'all got me feeling like a monster. Sitting at the table where they eat steak and lobster. Get a nigga whack cause I'm fucking with the mafia. Cow got him tucked in his stretch, that's my shotgun.
Why you wallin', bitch? I'm off the lean. They ask me why I'm wallin', I just pop to eat. Everything designer made in Italy. You so dope before that school, but what you know about methamphetamine?
Hey, talking drugs, bitch, I'm sucking on. Pump the Adderall in the kitchen, cooking Manitow. Niggas moving slow, I think they popping bars. Trying to run from me, I'm sure they gon' make it far.
Get a bitch a pack, tell her stash that she a stuffer. I just got another, she said she gon' bring her mother. Every time I hit her, she be bustin', she a nutter. Said she love the way I fuck her, she can feel it in her gutter.
Blow a whole freak nasty, so I put in her shit up. Bitch couldn't take it, started fucking on her sister. Hit it from the back, said she feel it in her liver. Spin a nigga block, get your body when we slither.
You ain't with the shits, pussy nigga, why you acting? Hammer get the sparking, lights, camera, action. She know I'm off of perky, cause how long I be lasting. She like me and she trapping, there's no federal transactions.
Bitch, where your purse, that's what I'm blinking it. If you try to whip through the dash, better dip in it. Go ahead at the club, shake your ass, bitch, tripping it. Whipping up that crack, I know what I got, been tripping it.
I don't sip no alcohol, bitch, I sip codeine. I got your bitch on my back like the Duffy. She suck dick, eat my kids, call that protein. 2, 2, 3, knock you out, boy, like Barbie.
Fresh home for the blick, got a nigga feeding. Sneak this on the night, bitch, give me a reason. Pull up on her with the chopper, then I start squeezing. Go ahead and Derek gave me, I don't speak no English.
Get that bitch do her job, she might get a rape. I took a shot for every 5, think she got a touch. My bitch keep calling me, keep telling me, get out the trap. Lil' bro just came off from 3 years and he caught a neck. I've been running shit for 6 years, I'm the quarterback. She been stuffing, yeah, for 6 years, she the running back. Goddamn, I had to sweat on that lane, had a heart attack. It's full of her, man. She was a
man. Big bankroll, it will never fall. I'ma stash some pros, I can't never owe. I can see the ops in the telescope. If you ever see the cops, nigga, let me know. If you ever see the ops, nigga, let me know. Man, a couple hundred off the music spreader with my bro. I might need some drink right now, you know I got a pose. Hit the club, nigga, any money mode. Throw it in the air, watch it hit the floor. You get out of bounds, you gon' wipe your nose. Throw it in air, watch it hit the floor. You get out of bounds, you gon' wipe your nose.
We gonna add this shit up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna type the motherfucker. That's all they gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to say. This shit add up to the time, you know? Shit don't stop. It'll never stop.
Cheers, Palman. What's happening, brother? Savage Inc. Pick 617 free. Palman, I'll put your picks up in a second, brother. Hold on one sec, brother. Let me see. How I can do this. A little ingenuity. Oh, there they are. All right. Oh, you cocksucker. to do, I guess. Okay. Have to do it like this. I guess that's gonna work. Think so. Maybe. Let's see. No, this might work. Think so. Try this palming. I got it. Yep, it worked. I think. All right. Try this. Let's try that, brother. I think I got it. Hey, Gary, what's happening? UK Gary, what's happening, brother? I hope you got some sleep, brother. I hope everything's going good, bro. Hope everything's good in the UK. What the fuck, man? Come on. Be nice to me. Oh, you bastard. All right. Tennis time, huh? I hear you, bro. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right, dude. I forget what, Wimbledon or something like that. I think it's Wimbledon. Pretty sure. What the fuck? Come on, man. Why ain't this fucking working, man? Let's see if this does it. It worked. Look at that, Palman. Okay, we're going to put Palman's picks up. There's my man Palman. We got Bruno Silva by submission. Madalena, KO TKO round one. Submission round one for Bruno Silva. Submission round one. Madalena, KO TKO round one. Azata, KO TKO round two. Pac, KO TKO round three. Chandler, KO TKO round one. McKinney, KO TKO round one. Holy shit. Baghdad Zararian. Oh shit. KO TKO round two. Dudakova, submission round two. Lingo, decision. Valdez, KO TKO round one. Maximus Maxim, submission round two. Deaton the third, decision. Perez, decision. Tapology, the Palman, a.k.a. Schwarzkopf. I love it. Can you see that good, Stormy day in the UK. Yeah, it's like, dude, like, it's so hot here. And so, well, my day began 8 hours ago. I'm 3 beers. Good for you, fella. That's the best cure for a hangover, right? I guess. I know you drink for your soccer games and shit. So isn't it like that all the time, Gary? Stormy day in the U. Isn't it always cloudy there and rainy or whatever? I always heard that about England. I didn't know how true it was. Could you see that, Palman? The pics and everything really good? I just want to make sure. I don't know. Did he leave? All right, let me see. All right, here we go. Well, let's see what's going on here, Palman. I don't know if you've seen some of this, brother, or Gary, or anyone out there, but I seen this shit the other day. Ashley Evans Smith versus Eileen Perez. We got a featherweight versus a bantamweight. This is like on 4 fights. At least 4 fights. There's like different bantamweight and featherweight. You know what I mean? So I hope people are fucking looking at that. You know what I mean? You're talking about a weight class down, a weight class up. And these ain't elite. These ain't in the top fucking 5, you know what I mean? Top 3. I got Smith here, even though I was leaning on Perez too, Palman. I got Smith here because she's a bantamweight and the featherweight and 1 inch reach advantage. It's the only reason I got that on a decision. AJ, what's up, brother? Yes, we do, brother. We got it at 7 o'clock tonight, brother, on East Coast, our time anyway. Oh, good. All right, good, Palman. Good. Good, brother. I'll put him up again at the end, too. After I put this, after I go through my picks real quick. So, yeah, I got Evan Smith on this. So, we got a bantamweight going against a featherweight. This is like on 4 fights on this card. I don't know if anyone else seen this. Hello. Carl Deaton III versus Alex Munoz. Munoz. Let me see. Both of them, 2 and 3. 2 and 3 for Deaton. Those last 5. 3 and 2 for Munoz. His last 5. I got Munoz here in a decision. I don't know what the hell he was trying to be there. Batman or fucking Resurrector. I don't know. I'm not sure what Deaton III was trying to be there. I have no idea. Okay, hold on a second. Tyson Nam versus Azat Maximus Maxim. Flyweights, minus 420. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, people. See what I mean? But I will go back and do it. So today it's plus 190 on Smith. That's Underdog City. That's the pick I got. Minus 340 for Perez. I got to do this because I don't want people saying, what the fuck you give picks for? You don't give me the lines. Minus 165. Not you guys. Minus 165 for Deaton III, Batman wannabe or RZA wannabe. I don't know. I'd rather be RZA than Batman. Minus 300 for Munoz or minus 200. Tyson, I got Maxim in this one. Submission round 2. He's 16-0. He's not worldwide ranked. He's number 1 in Central Asia. 2 flyweights. This guy's Nam's 18th worldwide. He's 3 and 2 in his last 5. Lost his last fight. minus 420 for Mac. I'm just gonna call him Maxim. Plus 310 for Nam. I gotta be honest, people. Like I always am, brutally honest, right? I mean, Tyson Nam ain't a bad pick here. Just because there's a zero at that guy at the end of that guy's freaking record does not mean that he's gonna go in there and just dominate. There's levels to this shit, and you know we all know there's some obscure fucking promotions out there. So do your homework. You really got to do your homework on these fights. You got to look at video. You got to watch video, watch a couple fights, at least a couple fights. If you can find one, that's good. Sometimes you can't find fights on certain fighters. But if you could find at least one or two or three, you'll get a good idea, you know, what they're about. In most recent fights, you know what I mean? If you could try to find something recent within the past couple months, 6 months, or a year tops. You don't want to really go back 2-3 years because they're a totally different fucking fighter now. But yeah, I got a Maxim on this. I think Palman has the same on that one. I'm pretty sure. He's got a lot of first round knockouts though and submissions. I'll put him back up at the end of this. Gennaro Valdez, my Mexican brother. Mexico, viva Mexico. Ivan Elda. I had Elda. I was leaning Elda this whole time. And I had to go with my Mexican Hot. The Mexican Hot. Even though he has 2 losses, they both got 2 losses in their last 2 fights. And they're both 3-2 in their last 5. We got Mexico versus Deerfield Beach, Florida. Minus 300 for Elda. And for Valdez, plus 240. See this right here? Reach. That 1-inch reach advantage is big, especially for my Mexican people that throw their hands, you know. A lot of great fucking boxers come from Mexico. And they know how to use their hands, especially if they're training, especially if they're, you know, training boxing. And there's mixed martial arts. But I know they train striking there. So, yeah, I don't think you can go wrong either way. I really don't. This kid's pretty good right here. But, see, the 12 fights over 9, those 3 fights, believe it or not, is a big difference. But I honestly don't believe either pick's a bad pick, honestly. They're both 3-2 in their past 5. In their last 5 fights, and we'll see what happens with these guys. I got Valdez in a decision. I hardly ever take decisions, and that's why I fuck up with my points. But I almost got my black belt in a little less than 2 years. I almost got it. I think I'm like 13 wins away. So if I go undefeated today, I'll get my black belt. Austin Lingo. Latin lingo, baby. Fucking lingo. Austin Lingo versus Meliquizel Costa. Lightweight versus featherweight. See? Like, I don't know if people are seeing this shit, but that's the second fight. We got my man here. He's got the skin condition. It's all good, Costa, because you're going to kick some ass today. 16-6-0. Versus 9-2. He's 3-2. Lingo in his last 5 lost his last fight. 3-2. His last 5 for Costa lost his last fight. Minus 240. Costa. Plus 130 for Lingo. And that's today's lines. It could change a little bit more too as the day goes by because it don't start till 7 tonight. But, yeah, Costa. I think they added that fight. I think that fight was added. I'm pretty fucking sure. last minute. I could be wrong, but I think it was added. Estela Nunez versus Victoria Dudakova, ranked third in Russia. 5-0 in her last 5 fights, minus 190. 37th or 31st. What was that? 31st or 51st? Well, it doesn't even fucking matter until you're in the fucking top 25. Top 15 in all reality, but top 25 is good too. It doesn't matter. That high up, but worldwide rankings do matter compared to country rankings. Doesn't mean the country rankings ain't good or nothing. It doesn't mean that at all. All depends on what country. All depends on where they're fighting out, what country they're fighting out. We all know where the savages come from. Some countries, not as much as other countries. It's just the way it is, But I went with the Russian, even though Nunez, she's 1-4 in her last 5. That's probably the biggest reason I went. But not having a worldwide ranking, it's kind of a no for me. Usually I don't do this, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. You never know what could happen there. Oh man, so strawweight versus fucking, and they don't even say what she is right there. She must be a strawweight, even 116. She just made the weight too. So 90% get the Russian, and 10% get the Brazilian. Salute to Brazil, salute to Russia, salute to Ukraine over there, salute to all the countries, every country, Netherlands, UK, all over the place. The bloody bean right there, Salute to all the people out there that listen to the audio version worldwide. Thank you very much. Like, honestly, more than halfway there to being monetized, even though I could get ads, monetize ads and stuff. I guess I'm going to do that regardless, because why not? But I need that fucking 1,000 subscribers, and I'm close to the hours anyways. That's the one thing. I get a lot of hours of listen time or watch time. Yeah, Nunez could surprise a lot of people. I mean, she's good with her hands. I've seen her, look pretty damn fucking good. And then I seen her look pretty fucking not that great. You know what I mean? Okay, Tucker Lutz out of Maryland, out of Jay's home state. Now he lives in D.C. right near there. It's Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland. He's from Baltimore, and D.C.'s right next door. Tucker Lutz versus Melsik Bagdasaryan. 7-3 versus 13-3. Let me see, minus 190 for Melsik. From Armenia, my brother from Armenia, minus 190 or minus 160. I think that's minus 190. Plus 135 for Lutz. I don't know why Lutz is a underdog when he's got so much more experience. So he's 3-2 Lutz in his last 5. He lost his last 2. So he might come out, trying to fucking kick some fucking ass, maybe a first round knockout, because of the reason, 2 losses in a row, 3 losses in a row does not look good. And even Melsik is coming off a loss too. Let me see here. The 2-inch reach for Lutz. I was going to take Lutz, but every single one of these fights is a decision. You know what that tells me? Pillow hands. That's what that tells me. And it's not his fault. There's some fighters don't have that fucking power beyond their punches or kicks or whatever. I think every mixed martial arts got power beyond their kicks, but I'll tell you, when you train, you're training to fucking, how they say, you're a born puncher or whatever. I think that's probably 80% true. But I think if you learn technique and you train hard enough and you have a really good trainer that understands fighting, they could teach you the technique and teach you how to throw punches correctly. And most of all, it's about timing. It's about speed. You can beat speed and timing with precision, and you can beat speed and power with precision and timing. This fight's gonna be tough, honestly. Tucker Lutz could come out and fucking wipe the floor with this dude. I don't know. I just feel Safer would do there 7-3. Even though he's 12-3, he's already got 3 losses in 10 fights. He's got 3 losses in 15. These are the little things you got to look at. Just these little slight subtleties. That 2-inch fucking reach advantage is a lot. But 14% of Tapology, you got Lutz, 86%. Got Melsick. Tapology is pretty good with their picks, believe it or not. You know who's in the top 190 at rank 99? This is what, I don't know if you guys know this in there. I think Gary knows this. Sparks, Steve Sparks. Call him Master Sparks. Because go look at his Tapology fucking profile. You're going to be fucking shocked when you see his fucking record. He knows how to pick fights, that fucking kid. We got a lot of good pickers in our group. And Gary has his own little side group too. And hopefully we just go by who has the most wins, like in the year, not fucking first place finishes, wins. Because you could have the most first place finishes and not have the most wins on the whole year. So that rule's got to go. But it's not my channel. It's not my thing. I talked to Jay about this before, but it's all good. Like, you could have a guy in there that wins it at the end of the year with 3 first place finishes, right? But there's fucking 10, 15, there's 60-something people, right? You could have 30 other people that have more wins than that person, that pick more wins over that whole year. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't care. All I care about is the wins. I just want the most wins at the end of the year on both of them. It's not easy to do because we got a lot of good pickers in there. All right, Terrence McKinney, you just got knocked the fuck out less than 6 months ago or 7 months ago or 5 months ago. My rule is the rule I always go by is like someone gets knocked out and they come back and fight less than 6 months later, they're still going to be a little chinny. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. If you have trained in boxing gyms and trained with boxing trainers, that's the first thing they'll tell you. 13-5-0 for McKinney, and I like Terrence McKinney a lot. This dude, Nazim Sadikov, is a fucking Nazim Sadikov is a fucking animal. He's a fucking animal. 8-1, 5-0 in his past 5. 3-2 for McKinney. McKinney, you gotta get more. You gotta get some momentum going, brother, like you had going for you prior to this loss and the loss prior to that. In between the 2 losses, prior to that, you were on a good fucking run, dude. And you can't be half stepping as a mixed martial artist. You got to train. I don't know why fighters, mixed martial artists, and this goes for boxers too, except for boxers with a championship mentality. It's like Terrence Crawford, Bud Crawford, right? He trains year round. He changes up his routine every fucking month, every year whatever. He's always changing up his routine. Obviously, he learned from fucking good fucking trainers because I've known that since I was like fucking, I don't know, 15, 16, 17 years old. Always change up your routines every month to shock your body. You know what I mean? I don't like that McKinney got fucking knocked out so easily. It was like, it was not a good look for him. It was not a good look for him at all. And not only that, when I pick somebody and they don't come through for me when they're, when they're supposed to be pulling through. Let me see who he lost to. I know he lost the fucking Suns. Let me see. So 5 months ago, yeah, I know. Oh yeah, Ismail Bonfim, 18-3, flying knee, KO TKO. Yeah, that's the first fight on the. That's the first. I only picked Lingo because of his team. Oh yeah, absolutely team. Well, that's Palman. That's smart because iron sharpens iron. It's really true. Like if you're in a gym with guys that you just fucking, you're not getting. It's just too easy for you. You're not gonna fucking get any better at all. You know what I mean? You're never gonna get better when you're not challenging yourself. You got to go to a gym where there's fucking savages, like really skilled fighters, and that's who you go in there and spar with. And even if you get your ass kicked a little bit or whatever the fuck, it doesn't matter. You're going to learn from that. Trust me, you're going to learn from it. Next time you spar that guy, he might not make you look silly. You might make him look silly. You know what I mean? There's guys in the gym that'll fucking kick ass, right? But once they get in front of the lights, they get in front of all those people and, they just freeze up. It's like they're gun shy. And that happens to a lot of fighters. It really does. I mean, I know world beaters that could have been fucking insane pros. Insane. We got Norma Dumont versus Chelsea Chandler. I wonder if that's Chandler's fucking sister or daughter. No, he's too young to have a daughter that old, right? Chandler, the Bellator product. Stockton guy. She trains out of Cesar Gracie's jiu-jitsu with Nate Diaz Army. 5-1-0. 5-1-0, right? Yes. 5-1-0, yep. So bantamweight versus featherweight. See another one. Let me see. Did I miss any other ones? Different weight classes. I mean, strawweight. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that. I don't know if Victoria here is in a bigger weight class. I'm not sure. But yeah, here's another one: featherweight versus bantamweight. I got Chandler in this one, 5-0 in the last 5, plus 120. And Dumont is 4-1 in her last 5, and she's fought a lot better talent. A lot better talent. You could look at it yourself. I think I could bring this up live anyways and check this stuff right on the fucking screen. I'm pretty sure I can. And I'll look into that. Minus 145 for Dumont. I'd say she's I'd say Chelsea Chandler is a live dog here. 32 years old, both in their primes. This is the main reason I took her right there, that 68-inch reach. 67-inch reach. That 1-inch reach means a lot, especially with elite strikers, you know what I mean? Elite punchers or kickers, whatever you want to say. Chandler's got 21% of the vote. Tapology out 2,691 Tapology predictions. And Dumont, 79%. I don't know, people. This one, you got a bantamweight, you got a featherweight. 145, 145.5, 145.5. I don't know if they just agreed on one weight. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. But when I seen like 3 or 4 of them, I'm like, what the fuck? I see them, randomly through cards. Like there'll be like 1 or 2, like different fucking weight divisions fighting each other. They think like people are stupid or something. I don't know what they think. All you gotta have is common sense to fucking watch and look at that shit. It's not too hard to fucking look at. You'll see it. You know what I mean? Just look at their rankings. Rank number second, Dumont. So she wins this fight, right? She's gonna have to fight the number 1 ranked person in the featherweight division or the bantamweight. I don't know. I would say featherweight. Yeah, she would have to fight number 1 contender in the featherweight. Then whoever wins that fight would fight for a championship. That's only if she beats her. That's a tall task because this broad's tough. But minus 145, right? And plus 120. I believe she's a live dog right here, Chandler. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, obviously. All right. Albert Duraev versus Jun Young Park. Middleweights. 4-1 for Albert in his last 5. 4-1 for Park in his last 5. South Korean native, 32 in his prime, 34. I'd say he's still in his prime. 75-inch reach. That's the reason I took him. 2-inch reach advantage. 16-4 versus 16-5. Not much difference, even in the rankings. Everything's pretty even with these guys. I like his attitude during media day, the first day. I like his attitude. When a happy fight is there, they're happy and they're cool, calm, collective, all that stuff, right? Usually, they're in a good headspace. You know what I mean? But when you see fighters come in and try to, intimidate their fucking opponent, it's not working. I'll tell you that much. It's definitely not working. And usually it's because they didn't train or they were fucking hurt in training, or they're coming in with an injury and they're pissed off. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different reasons. We don't know if they're fighting with their wife or their girlfriends before they come and fight. We just don't know. We do not know. But this is a pretty even fight. Plus 125 for Albert. Minus, hold on. I got it right here in front of me too. Minus 155 for Park. Plus 125 for Albert. For skinny Albert instead of fat Albert. Fat Albert was a cartoon. Any of you young people out there probably don't know about Fat Albert, but go look it up. I can't believe you young people don't know about Grandizer and Guy King. That was on in the mid 70s when I was a little kid. Before I used to go to school, I used to watch it. That was anime. It was a Japan cartoon. 5 different, 5 separate shows, all on the same show. It was 5 separate. Grandizer was separate. Guy King was a separate entity. You know what I mean? It's this kid would jump into kind of like a spaceship type of thing that turned into a big robot, kind of like Transformers, but he would give off the fucking the commands. He'd say, Grandizer, go shoot in, and he would shoot into the kind of like spaceship kind of like thing, basically. And they say screw pressure punch, hydro phaser. So any type of offensive strikes he wanted to shoot at the other fucking whoever he was fighting or whatever the fuck. It was pretty fucking cool, man. That's all I know. Look Grandizer up and Guy King. It's out of Japan. You can Google it. You'll find it. Probably one of my favorite cartoons as a kid. And I was watching all the old school cartoons. You know what I mean? But that cartoon was off the hook. And I definitely believe anyone that sees those cartoons, right? I mean, it was anime, actually, in the fucking mid-'70s. I think you'd like it. I really think you'd like it. Anyone that's into anime. I'm not really into anime. But when I was a kid, 5, 6, 7 years old, whatever, I think I was like 7, 8 years old, whatever the fuck I was. I remember I was in elementary school, young, first, second, third grade. And I couldn't wait till Tuesdays and fucking Fridays to watch those 2 episodes. The other 3 episodes during the week were pretty good too. But those 2 were the toughest and the meanest fucking, they're like the baddest fucking spaceships or whatever the fuck those things were. I don't know if they were spaceships or, it was like kind of like Voltron type thing. You know what I mean? But it was all Japanese. All in English though. Yeah, it was insane, man. I definitely recommend that. If you like anime and stuff, Gary, I think you like anime. I think you're into like all kinds of arts, right? I'm pretty sure. You would like it, Gary. I know you would. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you like that stuff. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I think you showed me pictures or something. Let me see. Yeah, this fight it's basically a pick 'em, this fight, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, and whatever you identify as. But 53% Tapology out 2,712. Isn't it amazing? Like pay-per-views, there's like fucking 6,000-7,000 fucking picks on these fight nights. It's like tonight it'll be around 3,500. I guarantee it. People wait till the last minute. And I don't fucking blame them either. I wait till Fridays or Saturdays to do it. I notice I usually do this on Thursday, Fridays usually, or sometimes I'll mix it in on Thursday, you know what I mean? But last week I did it on Saturday, and I got a lot more views than I did doing it on Fridays. I just figure you give them extra time, and you get more views. But I got more views, doing it on Saturday morning. Okay, Otman Isaiah versus Francisco Prado. I like Otman here. He's 4-1 his last 5, 13-1, 11-1 for Prado. 4-1 his last 5, 4-1 his last 5 for Otman. I mean, they got both coming off losses. One from Argentina, one from Morocco, and he's fighting out of Germany, Palman. Right in your neck of the woods, brother. 33 years old versus 21-year-old. 76, 78-inch reach. 71-inch reach. Yeah, let me double check it. I got it right in front of me. Let me see. Yeah, 71-inch reach for Otman and 76. So yeah, that 5-inch reach advantage is a big fucking that's a huge reach advantage. Kama Worthy KO'd Matt Steamroller Favola, our friend, my friend on Twitter, and our friend at Rush Hour Fight Club. A New Jersey, North Jersey native. I'm sure AJ knows that. Matt Favola is a good dude, man. I'm going to have him on my podcast and talk to him and shit. I'm not a fanboy, you know what I mean? So I think fighters would rather talk to a man that's actually fought in his life and, talk to him like a man, not say, does it hurt when it get punched in the face? like stupid questions these freaking media ask. It's just horrible. It's fucking horrible. We need more MMA fucking media people, man. Yeah, I got Azatir here. Azatar. 51% got Azatar. Topology 2,872 predictions. And Prado got 49. So it's pretty fucking close. They're both 4-1 in their last 5. Their records are similar. 11-1. Prado 13-1 for Ottman. I mean, 73rd for Ottman, worldwide ranking, 150th for Prado. But that fucking but that reach. But here's the thing with that reach. This is how I came to this 7 months ago. So it's past the 6 month 7 months, 4 weeks ago. I don't know why Topology does that or anyone does this. It's not just Topology. 7 months, 4 weeks. 4 weeks is a month. Most fucking cases, right? 28 days. 7 times fucking 4 is 28. Sometimes we have 30 and 31, even 30 fucking 2 days on leap year every 4 years in February 29th. There's a 29th day in February. That's when I started going out with my wife. On leap year in 1992. 9-3. So Favola knocked Ottman's fucking dick loose 7 months ago. But Ottman KO'd Kama Worthy, 16-6 at the time. He was 16-5 at the time. TKO punches. That was 2 years, 9 months ago. Tima Pakalin. Wow, that looks like your language, Palman. It's like he's got the the little dots on the fucking top, or the little fucking thing it is on the E there. Pakalin. Overhand right. 3 years, 9 months ago. Kokora Dengelel. Kokora, he beat KO, TKO punches, 16-14, 4 years, 10 months ago. Alejandro Martinez, 8-0-0, KO, TKO kick, 5 years, 7 months ago. So there's no way Martinez can be 8-0. Now he's 8-1. But that was 5 years, 7 months ago. Very rarely do you see this many years separated between the fights. Let me see. So 2 years, 9 months ago, and then his last fight, 2 years, 9 months ago was his second to last fight, and his last fight was 7 months ago. So, Jesus Christ, 2 years and 2 months, he was out. He must have had an injury or something. Matt Favola put it on him. I remember that fight, 9-3-1 for Favola. Steamroller. Minus 105 for Ottman. Minus 115 for Prado. Here's the thing with Prado. Unanimous decision. He lost to Jamie Malaki, 4 months ago. KO, TKO punches. He beat Jose Vargas, 13-2 at the time, now 13-3, 6 months ago. 8 months ago, Adrian Perron, 6-0, KO, TKO, ground and pound. This ain't in the UFC, though. Ariel Pari, pair, 21-15. Submission, Von Flue choke. That's a fucking, that's a hard choke to pull off. Diego Basualdo, 8-2, KO, TKO, knees and punches 1 year, 4 months ago. So this guy's got heavy hands. I thought he had a bunch of decisions. Honestly, I would probably lean towards Prado in this fight. Even though I took Azita, I just think Azita's a better striker, better kicker, better puncher. But there's a big but there. That 5-inch reach advantage. It's got all those knockouts and shit, even though it's not in the UFC. And we all know there's levels to this shit. There's levels in different promotions. You get guys that are 15-0, or 20-0, 18-0, or really good records. They come right into the UFC and they get fucking slaughtered for the first 5 fights of their fucking contract, or 3, or whatever. And then one loss will fucking, they realize there's levels to this shit. You know what I mean? And then they start training harder, usually after a loss. But this could be, I'm taking a chance with Ottman here. But it is the last main card fight before the co-main and main. This fight could be the fight of the night right here. It could be, easily. They're both very, 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 very even almost, except for the reach. Okay, co-main event. Jack Della Maddalena, who he's been in Vegas for what, a month now? Yeah, he's been there for a month because he's supposed to fight. Was he supposed to fight last week or the week prior, right? And someone pulled out because MRI said his opponent's head was bleeding. Thank God they did that MRI, because that opponent went in there and fought, got hit in the head. If your brain's bleeding, that's what happened when I landed on my head. When I fell 14 feet on my head in 2003. Like, there wasn't no fucking scar. Like, it didn't fucking open up my head or nothing. They had to open up my head. They had to saw open my fucking skull and pull it back and stop the bleeding on the right side of my brain. They showed it to my wife. They said, see that fucking spot right there? That's all blood. If we don't fucking open up his head, you don't give us the okay, he's going to bleed out. He'll die. And we can't even promise that he's going to live through the operation. It's a 50-50 chance. Every 1,000 things we know about the brain, there's 1,000 things we don't know. So, I'm talking about the best medical place in the world, Boston, and it's the best doctors on the planet. This is where some of the best doctors go to school, and a lot of good doctors and nurses and doctorates. 12 years you're gonna do to be a doctor. Where all the money is in X-rays and taking X-rays and stuff like that, being able to read X-rays, all that stuff. That's where the huge money is. The guy that saved my life, Anthony Jabrai, give him a shout out. He's from Brazil. When he came and seen me when I came out of the coma 2 days later, after I was already in a coma, but I came out of the coma two days later, and when he came and talked to me, he's like, you're a big, strong kid. You fought to live. But he said, you definitely had some fucking help up there. Someone was looking out for you. He said it didn't hurt that he was like one of the best fucking trauma surgeons on the whole fucking East Coast, right? So that guy, I owe my life to, and probably my wife too, for all the people that, my family, my in-laws, whoever was there during those 2 days. I was home the following week, the day the accident happened, when I felt, grabbed the rail in the cave. I went over my 2 dogs, German Shepherds. I went right on my head. I was home the following Tuesday. They wanted me to go upstairs from the ICU for 3 to 9 months, but I was out on bail for a union thing. I wasn't going to use that as an excuse and play dumb and say, I can't go through this. I don't remember what happened. No, I can't do that. I just, my ego, my fucking, my self-respect for myself won't allow me to do that. But yeah, I still had to do time. I still had new time, but 3 months. They paid $30,000 for 3 months, but it could have been a lot worse. So yeah, so if you have your brain's bleeding, you got a brain bleed. That guy's lucky he found the fuck out, man. Like, I wonder if they do MRIs on everyone's brains before they fight. I wonder if they do that. I don't see Dana White fucking shelling out fucking $1,000 for every MRI, a couple $1,000, whatever the fuck it is. It's a lot of money. I'm not sure if he does that prior to every fight. If anyone knows in the chat, anyone knows, let me know, because I never looked that up. But when I heard that that's what happened, I was like, wow, they saved the guy's fucking life. You know, it saved his life. He has nothing to be ashamed of. But should be back fighting, once he heals up. They must have opened up his head, stopped the bleeding, and they have to open up your head to stop the bleeding. Can't get to your brain without cutting through your fucking skull. So Jack Della Maddalena versus Basil Hafez. Hafez looked, he sounded pretty fucking confident the first day there when they were, first media day. He was saying all the right things. He's like, I'm really, focused now, this and that, saying all the right things. He don't even got a worldwide ranking. But that don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? It kind of does, but doesn't mean they can't win is what I mean. Hafez, plus 420, 8-3-1 from Pennsylvania. He's ranked 3rd in Pennsylvania. Trust me, people. The only place in Pennsylvania that's any good is Philadelphia. Pennsylvania fucking sucks. That's where I was born, fucking Pittsburgh. But my aunt and uncle moved me and my mother here when I was like 9 months old, because my father was a asshole back then. My mother and my father just, I don't know, fucking young, very young, fucking whatever. My father wasn't doing the right thing at all. Plus 420 for Hafez. You never know. Minus 575 for Jack Della Maddalena. Anybody knows anything about this guy? This guy's a fucking, look at his nose. It looks like it's been broke about fucking 100 fucking times. Move your head, Jack. Move your head. Slip and rip. Slip and rip. It's all about moving your head. It's not about showing how tough you are. Yes, you have to be able to take a punch. Absolutely. You have to be able to roll your chin. Keep your chin tucked in. You got to be able to take a punch. You don't want your chin way up in the air. You got to be able to take a fucking punch. But you should be slipping punches. And if you do get hit, you should be throwing punches right back or kicks, whatever. You see these fighters, right? These mixed martial artists. They got their back at the fence. They're inside that black line, right on the edge of the fence, right? And they're back to the fence and they're moving laterally. It's like, get that fight into the middle of the fucking octagon. And they're not throwing nothing. They're just getting hit and they just keep moving. It's like, you got to throw something back, counter, so you earn your respect. You hit them with the hottest fucking shot you got. And they ain't gonna fucking be they ain't gonna be, putting that pace on you and following you around the whole fucking octagon and keeping you up against the fucking fence. That's the worst place you could go in the octagon. Because of the octagon, every corner of those 8 fucking sides, right, of the octagon, right? Every corner. When you're on the ground, you get someone in that corner, it's almost like a place to just keep them there because of leverage, you know what I mean? You just rain down those fucking elbows from hell. Like, it's just not a good place to be. And when people are on the ground, it's like they're not trying to explode to get up. I mean, a lot of guys, I get so frustrated. I'm like, put your feet on their fucking quads and fucking explode out of there. Even if you get hit with a kick or a punch, At least you're not on the ground getting fucking pounded. Because that was John Jones or fucking Khabib or anyone that gets people on the ground and smashes the shit out of you. Most guys get you on the ground, they lay and fucking pray. We got to get yellow cards and red cards in fucking the UFC. And you see Herb Dean last night dragging bodies and shit, putting them fucking in the middle of the ring. And man, Herb Dean's the fucking, I'd say he's probably the best other than John McCarthy. John McCarthy, I don't know if many people know this, but Trump was the only one that would let fucking Dana White in obscure states like Alabama, not obscure states. I mean, like really in the boondocks. You know what I mean? Like they would have, UFC events in these places where you wouldn't expect them to have it. You know what I mean? Because most states wouldn't allow UFC. They wouldn't allow fucking mixed martial arts with knees to the head and Davy and Goliath fights, like fucking 300 pounders versus a fucking little Gracie. And Gracie would always win. Size don't mean shit in a fight. It really don't. Unless the person with size gets a hold of that smaller person, then it can be a problem. But if you got speed, if you got speed, if you're fast, I mean, go chase around a middleweight or a fucking welterweight in a boxing, sparring. Go chase around a middleweight as a heavyweight, and then you'll understand what I mean. It doesn't. Size does not matter. It does not matter unless you know how to use that size to your advantage. You know what I mean? Some people do know how to use that size, like Sapp. Like Sapp can use his fucking his size, but we all know he was good for I don't know his first 10 or 20 fights. He's a huge star in Japan. No, he's a huge star in China, right? Or Japan, one or the other. His pride. I mean, he knew how to use his fucking his muscles. That guy, the fuck was he, like 400 pounds or 500 pounds with fucking an 8-pack? I mean, that guy was a fucking animal. Didn't he drop Fedor on his fucking head or something? And Fedor got up and fucking knocked him out or something? I'm like, that guy's lucky he ain't paralyzed. I think it was Fedor. Got dropped on his head or someone, one of the legends. I forget who it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Fedor though. Fedor got right up and fucking. I think he head kicked him in the legs a couple times. But Sapp, one thing about Sapp, he'd fight. He'd fight back, man. That motherfucker. If he was in a bad position, like on the ground and being control with jiu-jitsu that he wasn't really good in, but he would never fucking he would never quit unless he had the tap because you didn't want to ruin his fucking knee or whatever. That's when you need the tap, is when you got someone got a heel hook like that Dakistani last night from one. I never heard a guy scream like that from Dakistan in my life. But I'll tell you one thing, that's definitely fucking painful. It's definitely painful. There's that kid from Dakistan that I think he lives in England or England. He lives in England now. Remember he had he was in like 2 fucking submissions and he wouldn't tap. And everyone's like, I was even like, wow, damn, dude, you're about to fucking ruin your career here, dude. Or you're going to put it on hold for a year or two. Just fucking healing from it. But he didn't tap. And he won the fucking fight. It's like John Jones when Vitor Belfort had him in a fucking arm lock, right? Fucking John Jones just fucking dropped him on his head a couple times till he let go of the fucking arm lock. And then John Jones fucking submitted him the next fucking round. John Jones is a bad motherfucker, people. He ain't losing it either. He's probably getting better right now. I don't like to see him drinking and shit, but hey, what are you gonna fucking do? Heavyweight boxing champ is not the fucking best man on the planet no more. It's the UFC fucking heavyweight champ is the best man on the planet now. Because if it was a street fight, if it was 2 men in a room, John Jones is coming out of that room before Tyson Fury. And I'm a huge Tyson Fury fan. Huge. It's just not the same fucking thing. Maybe Tyson Fury might have a chance because he's a fucking gypsy. And those guys been fighting still a young kid just like myself. Like people that fight when you're a young kid all the way through your teens and through your fucking, 20s when you're, cowboy shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, fights were never. There was plenty of fights every day around here, growing up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. It was like fights every day, fights every night, whatever. Sometimes there's fucking a couple fucking fights in fucking day, couple fights at night. It's fucking crazy. A lot of wars. I like Della Maddalena here, Jack Della Maddalena. Even though I think Hafez could be a live dog, I don't think so though. Ranked third in Pennsylvania. That's the reason I didn't take him. It's nothing personal, dude. I just don't like that fucking state. Plus 420. Plus 420. For Hafez. And minus 575. For the Aussie from Perth, Western Australia. 14-2. Jack Della Maddalena. Hopefully he gets his fucking nose fixed, man. That nose looks like it needs to be fixed. Yeah, Maddalena, ranked 12th in the world at welterweight. He wins this fight, he's going to move up into the top 10 easy. Even though he's not fighting someone in the top 10, yeah, they should move him up there. They should move him into the top 10. 73-inch reach, 72-inch reach for Hafez. What's Hafez's fucking what's this AK? The Habibi? What's a fucking Habibi? That's what I need to know. I've never heard that word in my fucking life. Oh, I knew a girl named Kristen Habib, but not Habibi. I don't know what the Habibi means. Maybe that means the fucking animal, the savage, the fucking something in some other language, I guess. I don't know. Plus 420. You might want to throw a couple dollars on him, I guess. Like $5-10 or something. If you're a fucking gambler out there. No risk, no reward. Hold on. How do I got fucking Hafez on here? Hold on. Yeah, I got Madeline. That's right. So I got Madeline KO round 3. I think Hafez, the way he was talking, he sounded like he was training hard. See this man up here? Free Jason Moore. Free Jason Moore. Go check out my podcast with his sister and his mother, or his sister and his her friend that they know. The kid's never been in a fight in his life. He's been there 9 years now for something he didn't fucking do. Life sentence for something he didn't fucking do. And they all know. They know. Even the victim's family knows he didn't do it. They even said it in the court. He's innocent, right? And so it's picking up traction, and he should be out before this Christmas coming up. Maybe even sooner. Hopefully sooner. Hopefully within the next couple days or something. That's in the UK, Gary. This guy right here, this kid, that's in the UK, bro. So you know how the court system is over there. It's a little different from the American court system, which I know very well. But it's kind of the same, but it's just a little bit different. I don't know how much different. I know it's pretty close, though, to us. But, yeah, this kid right here, what a nice kid. Everyone that knows, like his sister, everyone that knows him, says, like most of his friends say, he's never even been in a fight in his fucking life. So, like, how the fuck is he going to stab and kill somebody? Because that's what they have in England. They have a lot of stabbings over there. You know what I mean? They cut people over there. It's like they're in fucking prison with a shank. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, people get fucking stabbed there too in America, but mostly they get shot. Mostly they get shot. If you lived on a block and you were 2 blocks away, there's a crew over there that are coming by, two streets over and shooting at you and your whole crew. You're gonna shoot back, right? I know I fucking would. And some fucking person was saying on one of my shorts I did for a local group around here, a rap group. They were talking about, shooting people and shit like that. It's all self-defense. I tried to explain. I'm like, listen, did you grow up in the city? Did you grow up like, in a bad fucking area? Well, if you did, you would understand. So if you didn't grow up in a fucking, in the ghetto or in the hood or anything like that in the city, then you can't speak on it. You cannot fucking say, oh, they talk a lot of bad shit on there. Do you agree with all that? Yeah, I agree with it because that's the fucking life they're living. Do you understand that? Like, I actually wanted to call them an asshole, all kinds of shit, but I just said, hey, like, you'll never understand, dude. You're probably a white privilege, or it doesn't even matter what color you are, but they call it white privilege around here, right? Like, in the United States, they call it white privilege. I don't know anybody with white privilege. You know what I mean? I know some people that are, well off and shit, when I was growing up, but I definitely never had no white privilege. Never. Everything I ever got in my life was on merit, credibility, and fucking respect. Or I earned it. You know what I mean? Work ethic. All right. We got the main event here. Holm versus Mayra Bueno Silva. And I know Palman got Silva, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm going to go into the comments right after this. I got Holm in this. She's ranked second. Reason I like Holm is because she's a Golden Glove fucking champ. She was a pro boxer for a little bit, and then got into mixed martial arts. I think she was. I think she even wrestled, or she. I think she wrestled, or she was in judo or some other mixed martial art. She was very good at it too. Yeah, she's tough, man. She's tough. 41 years old. I don't care if she's 41. I really believe age is just a number. It all depends on how much damage you've taken in your career. And she's got the 2.5 inch reach advantage. And then if you're a good boxer, a good puncher like she is, minus 175, 15-6, 3-2 in her last fucking fight. She won her last fight versus Yana Santos, who was 14-5 at the time, 14-6 now. 2 months, 3 weeks ago. She lost the split decision to Caitlin Vieira, 12-2. She was 11-2 at the time. But she had 2 wins prior to that versus Irina Aldana, who just fought Amanda Nunes for the championship. What the fuck was them fucking fights? Is that in Miami? No, I wasn't in Miami. Well, anyways, it doesn't matter anyways. But yeah, that Aldana, she has heavy hands too. But even Holm beat her, you know what I mean? Unanimous decision. She beat Raquel Pennington, who we all know is in the top 5 or whatever in her division, right? 3 years, 5 months ago. Jesus Christ. Time goes by quick. Amanda Nunes, KO, TKO, head kick, and punches. Remember that head kick that Amanda Nunes hit Holm with? Bang! Head kick, bang, and then fucking bang, 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 punches on the ground. I think Holm did the same exact fucking thing to, what's her name? That's said she was coming back. The one that started women's MMA, actually. Like one of the first elite MMA Ronda Rousey. I think it was Holly Holm who beat the first one to beat Ronda Rousey. I'm pretty sure it was her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. If I'm wrong, please don't tell me, but I don't think I am. But 68%, it says it right there, right on the screen, 68%. Got Holly Holmes, and 32% got Silva. The 2.5-inch reach advantage for Holmes. Holm. Minus 175, 15-6, ranked number 2. And 10-2, 10-2-1. 10-2-1 for Silva, and ranked number 8th worldwide, plus 145. 5'6", 5'8". So Silva's going to be punching up, and Holm is going to be punching down. She's still at Jackson Wink MMA. It's a Savage gym there. Yeah, I like Holm, but I don't hate the Silva pick either. I really don't. I know a lot of people think Holly Holm is washed. I don't think she'd be fighting if she was washed. Yeah, so if I win all 13 of these fights today, I'll have my 1,000 wins on Tapology. 987 wins, 736 losses. And let me see. When is my 2 years up? I started July 23rd, 2021. So this is my coming up on 2 years. I already got my 3rd degree Brum. I got my 3rd stripe at the ones cards yesterday. So I think I get my black belt next, or I might get one more stripe on my brown belt, and then I'll get a black. I'm not sure. I forget. But yeah, almost 13 more wins. I got 1,000 fucking 1,000 wins, and I got, let me see, I got 53 awards for picks. The little awards you get, the little picking upsets, and there's all kinds of fucking different awards they have here. But yeah, not bad at all. This, you know what? I don't think this card's as bad as people fucking think it is. I really don't. Palman, Skate. Oh shit, Skate, my man. Yeah, haha, I picked Silva. Yeah, I know you did, Palman. You know what, Palman? I'm gonna put up your picks again, brother. Boom, there's Palman's picks. Bueno Silva submission round 1. Look at all these round 1s. Which ain't that's not too bad actually. Round 1 and round 3 are usually the rounds, or 4 and 5, you know what I mean? Madalena, round 1, KO TKO. Submission Silva, round 1. Azaita, KO TKO, round 2. Pac, KO TKO, round 3. Chandler, KO TKO, round 1. McKinney, KO TKO, round 1. Bagdasarian, KO TKO, round 2. Dudakova, submission, round 2. Lingo, decision. Valdez, KO TKO, round 1. Maximus Maxim, submission, round 2. Deaton the 3rd, decision. Perez, decision. I like your picks, Bellman. I like your picks, brother. I like those picks. Not bad at all. Someone just left. It doesn't matter. People jump in and out. Like I see different, like 3 different things. I can see like people leaving, coming in. I see people come in. They stay for about 5-10 minutes and they leave. Not you guys. I'm talking about other people. It happens. It happens. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Hold on. Add recording. Okay. All right. So there we have it. There's our Savage Inc. picks, 617 free picks for the week. Palman, I'm glad you got your picks in, brother. Yes, her striking is superior to Silva's, but she's gonna get subbed. Well, you know what? That definitely can happen. Absolutely. I agree with you, bro. I was thinking the same fucking thing. Yeah, I picked so. It's Arabic, I think. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Habibi is cousin. Oh, so that means cousin? The cousin? Muhammad Mukayev. Mukayev. He got that. Arlovsky knows. Yeah, he does. It's even worse than Arlovsky's. They should test them indeed, but Dana ain't paying for that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was wondering why he got that MRI right before the fucking fight. It's like, what do you say, he had a headache? They don't give you a fucking MRI for a fucking headache. You know what I mean? I get cluster headaches every single fucking day. They're more painful than fucking migraine headaches. So I don't know. I know my brain ain't fucking bleeding, because I had an MRI like a year and a half ago on my brain. First one since 2003. Healed up really well, and good news, all good news, But yeah, he's very lucky, that kid, man. I hope Ottman is gonna do it tonight. I picked him also, but I'm not as confident as I should be. Oh, anything can happen in MMA, Palman. So it's like there's only like certain fighters that like it's gonna be pretty hard to beat them. It's like it's like a 90% chance. There's no guarantees in the UFC. There's no guarantees in any promotion. There's no guarantees. We know what certain fighters are made of. We know there's always that fight, that mixed martial arts that just believes, and like fucking Dan Hooker last week, the Hangman. I mean, you hear that fucking? I did a short on the head kicks, and him winning. I said, listen to this, bang, just shut up all the volume and all the commentary. And all you heard was that fucking bang. I'm like, holy fucking shit. And I don't know, he just refused to lose. And he broke his wrist after the first round. Went in the second round with a broken left fucking wrist. And he was still throwing that left. You know what I mean? He won that fight, man. You got to give that guy a lot of credit. Everyone was sleeping on Hooker. Everybody. And I didn't take Hooker either because I just, but I did stick up for him. Like, out of those fucking 3 losses out of those last 5 fights, he lost to Islam in a week's notice. He took that fight on a week's notice. I think he took it on short notice. And all the other 2 he lost were elite in the top 5 or top 10. And they were short notice fights. He never says no to fights. He'll fight anybody. I hope he goes on another run. I like Dan Hooker a lot. I like a lot of the Australian fighters. Whitaker, I kind of had a feeling he was going to lose. I think he's just too comfortable now. He's got them, video game sponsorships, which is holding him over pretty well. And not only that, he saved a lot of his money, bought a nice gym, trains younger guys and younger women in Australia. And he is from New Zealand, you know what I mean? He's a Kiwi. But just like Kiwi moved from New Zealand to Aussie for a better life. And, he has a good life right now. So, like Marvin Hagler said, I know I repeat this all the time, but it's really fucking true. Probably one of the truest quotes a fighter ever made. He's like, when you got a couple million in the bank, it's pretty hard to get up at 4 a.m. and go do roll work and run and getting out of silk sheets. When you got a couple million in the bank, it's pretty hard to fucking do. That's why he would isolate himself at the end of the Cape, called P-Town. It's like at the end of the Cape Cod. And he would isolate himself in the big hotel that they filmed The Shining at. Here's Johnny with Jack Nicholson. The Shining. So I guess that was I forget what happened with that hotel there or that house or whatever the fuck it was. It shut down, and he used to rent it out for like 2 months before every fight. That's the first time I seen him. It was on TV like in 1979 or 80. I think it was 79 going on 80. I seen him on Wide World of Sports on Saturday mornings at like 11 or 12 o'clock, right after cartoons was on or whatever. I seen him running on the beach in combat boots in the snow, or it was during the summer. One of the I've seen him both. I've seen him both versions, summer and winter. And people are looking at him like he's a fucking crazy fucking nut. But he's like, "Who's the champ? I'm the champ. Who's champ? I'm the champ." He keeps running. Then he turns around, runs backwards, turns around, runs forward, and one of his trainers, one of the Petronellis, is running with him. And then he's screaming, "War, war, war!" And that's what he'd isolate himself down the end of the Cape for 2 months prior to every fight, and he'd take it out on his opponents. And like 48 million saved when he walked away from like $100 million Sugar Ray Leonard Part 2 fight because he got sick of getting fucked over by the judges. We all know he got fucked over in that last Sugar Ray Leonard fight. And I don't know, man. Like, I would, you had $48 million in the fucking mid 80s, 85 or something, 84, whatever that fight was, 86. And he went to Italy to be a B-movie fucking movie star, and moved his mother over there, I think, to Italy. I'm pretty sure him and one of the Petronellis went there, and very sad that he died in 2020. I was fucking mortified. I was like, fucking that guy. That guy is special. He was very special, very, very elite boxer. He reminds me of Crawford. Or Crawford reminds me of Marvin Hagler because he switches up. The stance is so good. It is dangerous from both sides. That's what Hagler was. Hagler could beat the fucking snot out of you from both sides. He'd always have people just like guessing. You know what I mean? Not only that, he was always in superior shape. I never seen Marvin Hagler look out of shape ever. Yeah, go watch the Sugar Ray Leonard fight versus Hagler if you want to. But there's also a lot better fights for Hagler. There was like 42 fights. He was like 42-0. And Bob Arum wouldn't give him a fucking shot at the title after being 42-0. One of the politicians from here, from Massachusetts, sent a thing to Bob Arum and said, "You don't fucking give this kid a shot at the title, we're going to take your fucking license." And they gave him a shot at the title right away. And what was that, a draw or something, I think? I think it was a draw. He actually won the fight, but it was a draw. They call it a draw. And then he, the guy that had the belt, he kept his belt. Then he lost it to an Englishman. And the England guy said, "I'll never let a black guy beat me. I'll never let a black guy beat me." That's what he said. Everyone knows this in England. Everybody knows this. It's just, it's just silly talk. You know what I mean? It was more like psychological warfare, trying to get Marvin Hagler mad. And yeah, he accomplished that for sure. And Marvin Hagler stopped him in the second or third round, like beat him to a bloody pulp, like literally embarrassed him. And they started throwing beer bottles at him. Fucking everyone's surrounding Marvin Hagler in the ring. He couldn't even get his fucking belt in the ring, like like every fucking champion does when they win the belt. Didn't get. They had the fucking cops were surrounding him once he got out of the ring. Petronelli's were putting their fucking arms over his head. They were all getting hit with fucking cans and balls and shit. But just to be, just to be clear and brutally honest there, and the truth, right, is that all those British fans all said to Marvin Hagler, "We're so fucking sorry that you had to go through that." Marvin Hagler never held it against the British people. Never. He goes, "I know how it is when people fucking drink. I know these guys are passionate. These fans are just as passionate as American fans, if not more." You know what I mean? So, yeah, they're just he what did Marvin Hagler say? I'm trying to remember the exact thing he said. He said, I don't hold it against them at all. I have no hate in my heart for anybody unless I'm fighting somebody in that ring. That's when my fucking, the mean killer of me comes out of me, is when I'm in that fucking ring. Outside the ring, he was nothing but a class act. Nothing at all but a class act. Hard worker, hard trainer, great fucking boxer. Great fucking boxer. I believe, in my opinion, Marvelous Marvin Hagler and Sugar Ray Robinson are probably the two best middleweights ever. And there's a lot of great middleweights, a lot of elite middleweights. I believe Marvin Hagler, and I could be biased, and I'm pretty sure I am biased, even though I'm non-biased on this podcast here. I just he was the first guy I ever seen fucking doing that, fucking running, fucking. It's like Joe Rogan said. He said the best. He said, once you seen him on Wild World Sports fucking running and screaming war, it would make you want to go out and train right a fucking way. That's how I started fucking. Oh, I was playing sports every day anyways when I was that age anyways. But around, I don't know, 11, 12, 13, I used to go behind my the junior high school that I went to, and I'd run up and down the hill at nighttime after I get out of work. I work part-time 3 nights a week. And I'd go work out behind there where no one could see me working out. You know what I mean? And I used to always think about Marvin Hagler. I'd put the fucking, like a log on my back and run up and down the hill, do push-ups, shadow box, do all that shit. And he was a fucking savage, man. He fucking inspired me huge. I'm just so fucking sad that he's gone. Like, for no fucking reason. The guy was healthy. He looked healthy to me. Always looked good. He didn't do a lot of interviews. But I was hoping he would be like the first pro fighter on my podcast. First person that a lot of people knew about, and first champion on my podcast. But I already had a pro mixed martial arts on my podcast twice. Travis, the Outlaw Demko, he might be the next champ at 135 or 145. He's that fucking good. He's undefeated as a mixed martial artist right now. So pretty soon, hopefully, he'll be in the UFC or Bellator, one of the three, or even PFL, because he's a good wrestler and he's a good boxer. So I believe he's got momentum, and I believe he could definitely fight in the UFC, no problem. He'd be really good. He'd be really good in the UFC. I'd love to see it happen. But yeah, I was always hoping that Marvin Hagler would be the first one. John Jones, on IG or Twitter, I asked him to come on because I got sick of fucking people talking shit about him online and shit. I'm like, John Jones beats every heavyweight easily. Every heavyweight he fights, he's gonna beat him easily. He's gonna make it look easy. He's gonna make him look silly. And the first fight, what he beat Khan in like 48 seconds or something, right? And everyone thought Khan was gonna beat him and stuff. I'm like, man, people are just fucking. They jump on fucking bandwagons. They do what other people say. They don't think for themselves. It's like I'm like. So yeah, so they get back to me. They say, yeah, he'll definitely do it in the springtime. When the springtime comes, he'll jump on your podcast, and hopefully there'll be a fight to promote on your podcast. I'm like, that'd be fucking awesome, and he's my favorite fucking mixed martial artist. So that's why I want to have Marvin Hagler and John Jones. I want to have Mike Tyson on there. Maybe one day I'll get to fucking do some fucking mushrooms with Mike Tyson, and maybe I'll be able to go on hot boxing with him and sit there for fucking 4 hours and do shrooms and eat blueberries with him and smoke fatties. And so I kind of grew up like Mike Tyson, kind of the same thing. Everything, all the boxing I did, I kind of like copied his style, Mike Tyson's style, and Hagler's too. Like both of them, it was like a version of both of them. I was trying, two really good boxers to look up to. Hagler was in the late 70s when I started watching, like 79, 80, whatever year it was 79 or 80. And then he retired like 4 or 5 years later at that last Sugar Ray Leonard fight. And then Mike Tyson was already fighting. I was already watching Tyson. And what a fucking heavyweight Mike Tyson was, though. New comments. I'll keep the stream running for the watching time. Thanks, brother. Grant, a good stream. And once again, it was a pleasure. I'm going to have dinner now. Do your thing, brother. Hooker is a savage. I picked Turner also. No, I did too, brother. Palman, thanks a lot, my man. Skate, thank you, my man. Gary, thank you. AJ, thank you, brother. All you people, thank you so much for being fucking loyal. Schwarzkopf. Go have your dinner, my man. Go eat, my man. I'll see you tonight at 7 o'clock at Rush Hour Fight Club. Everyone out there that's a hardcore fighter or hardcore fight fan, even casuals are allowed. It doesn't fucking matter. Come over there, rank up with all us hardcore fucking elite boxing, elite mixed martial arts, elite Muay Thai, elite fucking kickboxing, elite everything. Every combat sport there is. Control violence when no one gets hurt. Have a blessed afternoon. Have a blessed night. Have a blessed morning wherever you are in this world. Thank you all to all the countries, all the people that are subscribed on the audio version, podcasts on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Podcast Addict, all the podcast apps. Thank you very much for the support because I'm doing very good there. And I just got to get these, I'm more than halfway there to get monetized on fucking YouTube now. That's my main goal right now is just get monetized on YouTube right now. That's my last goal with this, with the podcast and everything. Because once I get monetized, then I'll add a couple more podcasts and I'll put a little bit, put a lot more money into technology, a lot more. Because when I'm getting paid to do it, I'm going to step it up. I'm going to step it up and be the star of the movie. You know what I mean? Of my own movie or whatever. That's what the professionals say. Palin, thanks a lot, my man. I appreciate it, brother. You're a good man, my brother. I'll see you tonight. We'll be watching fights tonight, brother. I hope we see you there tonight, brother. We missed you last night. I was asking for you. But I remember you say you watch soccer on Friday nights and you go out drinking and do it while you're young, brother. You know what I mean? Peace, everybody. Have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed morning, wherever you are on the world. And East Coast time, American time zone, East Coast time zone, 7 o'clock for the prelims and 10 o'clock for the main event, for the main card. Main event card, prelims are at 7 on ESPN Plus, ESPN. And I don't know, Palmer, what channel it's on there, brother. I have no idea. I'm sure you guys have ESPN. I'm pretty sure you guys have ESPN. I'm pretty sure ESPN is worldwide. I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. I'm not positive on that one. But I know you get to watch it, Palmer, regardless, brother. Thanks a lot, my man. Have a good dinner. Everyone out there, have a great day. Idaho, Hope you fucking kick that dude's ass today in skating, that pro skateboarder. I hope you kick his ass today and fucking hope the fix ain't in today. If you beat him today, they can't deny you, brother. If you beat him 2 days in a row and they gave him the win yesterday, they cannot deny you, man. Fucking say something if you win, skate. If you win this one, again, like you said, you won it yesterday, I believe you did, say something. Say something. Say something to him. Then say something to his fucking manager or whatever. Fuck, say, what the fuck is this all about? I outskate this fucking pro because he's a pro, I don't win? What the fuck is that all about? Say, that means I deserve to be a pro. You could be the next Tony Hawk fucking skate. You know what I mean, brother? All right, pal, man, have a good fucking dinner, brother. And AJ, I'll see you tonight, my man. My North Jersey brother, Northeast Beast. Gary, I hope everything's good in the UK, brother. Oh, tennis time. That's right. He's watching tennis. Wimbledon's going on. That's right. And Schwarzkopf, I know what y'all doing, bro. Crazy nut. I'm going to leave with this right here. This is off my, this is off my first album. Working on my third album right now. It's coming out good. Producing it myself. It's coming out really good. The beats are coming out fucking dope. I'm pumped. Been writing. It's coming out fucking good. This is off the first album. Gotta remember, people, this is 2006, 2008.
What it is. Yeah.
I'm not trying to be something
not on phones, fakes, BMA way, we're gonna spray. Phantom Menace here, Bobby Nizzle kid, rusty ass shivs, gonna slay your wigs, 9 lives to live, I'm a lion kid, it is what it is, I'ma do another bid. Phantom Menace here, Bobby Nizzle kid, rusty ass shivs, gonna split your wigs, 9 lives to live, I'm a lion kid, it is what it is, I'ma do another bit. An inquiry, is it blasphemy? Bobby Nizzle spells catastrophe. Stop hating, stop faking, stop making lame ass songs. They're fake and phony, and they're way too fucking long. Got a hot ass schlong. Bobby Nizzle, the Sith Lord, Phantom Menace shit award. Don't be a sow or fucking selfish. I'll crack your fucking head like a fucking shellfish. Uno, dos, tres, true to the stripes. Jedi Master gripes. I'm a Sith, I'm a spit what I spit, and that's fucking it. Where are you, George Lucas? Love your shit since I was 6. No bullshit. Diggy skins, break out the shivs. Make those sick ass beats. And turn my mic up so I get these phonies to shut the fuck up. No one wants to hear your shit. Faggot ass bitch. Bobby Nizzle, shining, whining and dining, making mad CDs. Back on my truck lining, $10 a piece. My whole life story. Gotta warn ya, it's fucking gory. Gotta keep it real and never cross over. Phantom Menace here, Bobby Nizzle kid, rusty ass shivs. Gonna split your wigs, 9 lives to live. I'm a lion kid, it is what it is. I'ma do another bid. Phantom Menace here, Bobby Nizzle kid, rusty ass shivs. Gonna split your wigs, 9 lives to live. I'm a lion kid, it is what it is. I'ma do another bit. Quadruple stab wounds, does what he wants. I'm a fucking 4-leaf soldier, Bobby Nizzle ho. Boston's up in arms, code of silence, hustler's charm. Big ass arms to squeeze your head. You'll be in a hospital bed on fucking meds. You got no friends, hoodlums, hooligans on my contact celly. No Roman homie. I got friends all over that you don't want to know. So no one's gonna know when the bullets start to flow. Let you yo. Bobby Nizzle, the mad scientist, mongoose, non-lion, you'll be frying, non-implying, non-reliable, you're viable, vulnerable, visible, miserable, faggot-ass liberal, Nizzle, hypnotic, electronic machine, gasoline, super mean and lean, the B-Town brawler, mauler, holla, I know the value of $1, catastrophe, match me, got the gods on my side, nowhere to hide, slide, glide, no jive, live, quadruple spitting that juice, skids producing illmatic beats, like kid eating treats, goosebumps, no chumps lumps, hematomas, Irish promoter, Bobby Nizzle Gloater, Phantom Menace shit, relics, Celtic crosses, underground bosses, Boston brawlers, holla. You hear Bobby Nizzle? You definitely know. I got mad flow, mad juice, ill seducer, mad drugs, guns, power, sick ass producer, getting back into cash. Once all you snitches, a smash. At last, Phantom Menace here, Bobby Nizzle kid, rusty ass shifts, gonna slay your wigs, 9 lives to live. I'm a lion kid, it is what it is, I'ma do another bid. Phantom Menace here, Bobby Nizzle kid, rusty ass shifts, gonna split your wigs, 9 lives to live. I'm a lion kid, it is what it is, I'ma do another bid.
Peace.